Oh, greetings, my relatives. Welcome to another program, Eagle and Condor. This is Tony Gonzalez, your host today, September 8, 2024. My relatives, and I hope you enjoyed last week programming where we focused on the Chicano moratorium and also the question on Palestine, where we had spoken with Stan Santos and Gloria Hernandez of Fresno and their upcoming event, which was on August the 31st there in Fresno at the Red Church, as it's referred to on Van Ness Street. But this, and the video, of course, that followed after that interview, Dolores Park, 1988 vintage. I'd like to continue with that theme of Chicano and the Chicano moratorium, and indeed the Chicano movement as indigenous peoples, a population that indeed has increased significantly from August 29, 1970, during the time of the National Chicano moratorium, and indeed where 3 people were killed. As I mentioned, LA Times columnist, journalist Ruben Salazar, and also Lynn Ward, she's a medic, and a Brown Beret, and Angel Gilbert Diaz of Pico Rivera, a Brown Beret also, who was killed. I'd like to continue with the theme of Chicanos, as I said, with this video that we're going to see. It's with Professor Mario Garcia. He's teaches down at UC Santa Barbara, I believe, and he lectures. He has 20 books under his belt, and in this case, he'll be talking to us about the Chicano movement, 3 particular individuals in this oral testimony that he acquired through interviews with them. And his new book, he'll be talking about the Chicano Generation, Testimonios of the Movimiento. I hope you really take the time to watch his talk about the Chicano peoples and what we, myself, have been subjected to over the decades here on this land. But my relatives, before I do, I just want to make a few quick announcements. First of all, the good news is the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Indigenous Issues, his name Francisco Gali. He's a former president of the International Indian Treaty Council, but here he is in an appointed position, a special rapporteur for the United Nations. He came to visit Leonard Peltier, political prisoner in Orlando, Florida last week. And hopefully he'll include in his report the medical attention that Leonard Peltier has been denied, and take his report to the highest levels within the UN and see what can be done about it. But it'll also certainly bring attention, and I hope that the United States Senate Judiciary Committee pays attention to that report. And of course, President Joe Biden is the only person at this point that can free Leonard Peltier with an executive clemency or compassionate release, my relatives. But Leonard Peltier needs to come home. By the way, his birthday is next Thursday, this Thursday coming. That is September the 12th. But call President Joe Biden at area code 202-456-1111. 202-456-1111. And my relatives, Leonard Peltier, as I said, political prisoner, 50 years for a crime he did not commit. Go to his website at www.freeleonardpeltiernow.org to know more information about the case of Leonard Peltier. All right, my relatives, I hope you had a great summer, and we all move into the September calendar of events the rest of the year. We'll face it together. All right, let's go into that lecture with Professor Mario Garcia.